Hi, my name is Jonathan Lovehall Murphy, and I wrote my paper on violent lyrics in rap music influencing violent behavior because I really believe that the lyrics in gangster rap music can influence violent behavior. I'm not saying that you're gonna shoot up a person or shoot up a bank because you listen to one of these types of songs. I'm just saying that when you listen to this type of music that you be more aggressive. And to back up my claim, I used a study by Tropino, who actually did an experiment to see whether or not media violence influenced youth. And in this experiment, random assigned youth to watch either a short violent or a short non-violent music video. And the participants were then observed to see how they interacted with other people after viewing the music video. And after each participant watched the music video for 15 minutes, both physical and verbal aggression towards others was examined using a 10-point scale, with 1 indicating non-violent behavior and 10 indicating extreme violent behavior. And the results from the experiment shown that youth that watched the violent rap music video were more likely to demonstrate violent or aggressive behavior towards others opposed to those who did not watch the violent music video. And this is one of the researches that back up my argument. The other research that backs up my argument is the case that Gina Vinci reported in 1992, which a Texas man named Ronald Howard was driving through the state of Texas in a stolen car. And he was pulled over by State Trooper Bill Davidson for a possible traffic violation. And feeling uneasy about the situation he was in, Howard took a 9mm from the glove compartment of the car and shot Officer Davidson, killing him at the scene. It was also reported that Howard had a pirate copy of the tape to Apocalypse playing in the car cassette deck. The song was called Crooked Ass N-Word, and the lyrics that was in the song contained a similar situation where the character in the song talks about shooting a police officer. Officer Davidson's family felt that the music that was playing in the car at the time of the shooting had a direct influence on Howard's decision to shoot Officer Davidson. Davidson's family also filed a lawsuit against Tupac and Atlantic Records, Interscope Records, and Time Warner for gross negligence in writing and distributing music intended to incite immediate lawless action. And during Howard's trial, his attorney stated that he knew that Howard had committed a crime, but that the reason he committed a crime was due to the influence of the music he was listening to had on him. He stated that because of violent rap lyrics, it causes Howard to act in a violent way. Howard's attorney felt that because the violent influence from the music would hopefully get Howard's sentence reduced so that he would not be on death row, but would spend the rest of his life in prison. As sad as this situation is, only proves that what was previously stated, that violent rap music does influence violent behavior. Some people can argue about this situation. They can say that he didn't want to get caught, so that's why he killed the officer. But I believe that if the song wasn't in the background, he would not even commit the crime, because it seems like the song was promoting him to shoot the officer. Because one of the lyrics, it says when cops roll up, they get shot up. If you constantly keep on hearing over and over and over, it's almost like it hypnotizes you to commit an action. Like if I hear a song called Fight, Fight, Fight in the middle of the club, I'm gonna feel like I want to fight. And if somebody does something to me, like steps on my shoes, or we call this a Negro moment, pushes me on accident, I can't say that I'm not going to attack that person, but because of that song is playing, I'm going to feel like I want to attack that person, because that's all I see in my mind is fighting. So I kind of believe that if it wasn't for the song in the car, he probably just would have been taken to jail and had a stolen vehicle charge. Susan Garstorm also supports my research statement. Garstorm conducted a study in which she uses 100 in 6 incarcerated males who range in age from 12 to 17. They were of a mixed diversity, being black, white, Hispanic, and Asian Americans. Many of the participants had committed multiple crimes, with more than half of them committing violent acts against person and property. To measure how the participants viewed their music they listened to, they were given a 26-item questionnaire about their music and their criminal behavior. The result of the studies were that many of the participants identified music as an important component in them committing the crime that they had committed. The sad part of the study is that out of the 106 participants, only 4% of them realized or understood that their music they listened to had a direct correlation to their behavior. Another person that helps back up my argument, but he doesn't touch the subject on violent lyrics influencing violent behavior. This person is CJ Morrock. He just saying that music influences the right hemisphere of the brain, which is the part of the brain that controls emotions, sensations, and feelings. And that being said, that if music can influence your emotions, therefore, if you listen to a song that's violent or sad, it can control your emotions. So if I listen to a song that's constantly telling me to shoot somebody or to beat up somebody, I will have that emotion and that feeling in my head to do that. If that makes sense. Another person that backs up my argument is Tarrant and Hargreaves and North. And their study examines the manipulation of the mind based on music. In their study, they played music to 2 groups of participants while they worked out in a gym. One group, they played uplifting music, while the other group, they played annoying music, which is the opposite. At the end of the workout, both groups were given a series of questions, and both groups were offered an opportunity to help out on charity. The participants that listened to uplifting music were more willing to help, while the participants who listened to annoying music had short answers and was not willing to help at all. There are those who will disagree with my research statement, such as Juanita Richardson and Kimberly Scott. They state that as offensive rap music might be, it does not influence violent behavior. And they feel that it is just a form of expression and that it has no direct correlation to violent behavior. They argue that violent behavior comes from the environment in which a person lives. They also recognize that America itself is violent, and therefore those who live in America are more prone to violent behavior than those who do not live in America. My counter argument on Juanita Richardson and Kimberly Scott on being from a violent environment produces violent lyrics. Alright, if being from a violent environment produces violent lyrics, artists such as Marvin Gaye from the 1970s would have been singing about shooting cops, killing the white man, selling drugs, because back in the days they also sell drugs as well, and pretty much all the negative things you can think about in the inner city life. But no, he didn't sing about that. And he came from a violent environment. And you can actually tell that he came from a violent environment because, well, guess what happened? His own father killed him. Shot him dead. So, being from a violent environment influences violent lyrics. Yeah, maybe sometimes, but not all the time. Because there's artists that's not even from a violent area that makes music about violence. So that's my kind of argument against Juanita Richardson and Kimberly Scott. To conclude, violent rap lyrics does influence violent behavior, and this statement is based on proven research that has been conducted on the hundreds of individuals, with the results being the same. And yeah, there are those who will say that rap music is just a form of art and that it does not influence violent behavior, and also go on to say that America itself is violent and that rap music was born out of America's violence. And what these researchers failed to do is to conduct a valid research to back up their statements or belief. And if violent behavior is what our society wants to change, they must first encourage a change in our music. If violent lyrics and rap music is changed to a more productive and uplifting type of music, the outcome will be more productive and positive. So, if we want to change our society, our inner city ghettos, the crime rate, we must change our music, and that's what I believe. So that's really what I gotta say. Like Terpino, Hagrids, Tarrant, and North, I also conducted my very own experiment, which I had my little brother listen to two different type of rap songs, one being positive, the other one being negative. And in the experiment, I just want to see how the music influenced his behavior. So let's take a look at this video. Is she listening to Twisted Future and Fake Evans Hope, which is a positive rap song.
I wish the way I was living could stop serving rocks, knowing the cops is hot when I'm on the block, and I wish my brother would have made bail so I won't have to travel 6 hours to see him in jail, and I wish that my grandmother was.
Let's fast forward right now.
Hey, son.
Hey, bruh.
Hey, look, we hopeful for the journey. Take this music and use it like take you away.
I will. Love you.
I know it ain't easy, but that's okay because we hopeful.
I got that. I love you.
All right, mwah. Ah, no Kool-Aid. Sorry. Man, I love the world. Orange juice it is.
Let's see Ishmael listen to aggressive rap music. Alright, here we go. See Ishmael listen to aggressive music. And see what kind of effect it has on him.
Get nervous.
Now let's see the after effects.
No way, dog.
Get in with that bullshit. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Your sunglasses, nigga. Yeah, that's what you get. Think because you listen to good music, nigga. Think you hard, man. Cause you listen to rap, nigga. No Kool-Aid. Oh.